Good morning, this is Shawn Woodell from Heavenly Soaps and Such. Recording another Soap Talk Tuesday. I think it's number 12, it may be 13, I'm not really sure. I've tried to scrape together some things that maybe we haven't talked about. I'll be honest, I really can't remember sometimes, but I'm going to go over a couple things. And everything that I talk about is not really soap related. Some of it's gift, homemade items. I do a lot more than just soap. So I'll talk about other things too. They might help you, maybe not. I hope they will. If not, just bear with me. And I'll try not to talk about them too long. Okay, these little containers, the little Chinese takeout boxes, I picked up at Walmart after Easter for 9 cents, and they were on the 90% off, and they're cute little baskets, cute little boxes. And what I figured, I didn't really know what I was going to do with them at the time, but I just thought it would make a cute little gift basket. But what I'm going to do is, since this week is Teacher Appreciation Week, I'm going to take one of my peppermint, not essential oils, peppermint sugar scrubs that I have made up, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is my little jar, and I have my name on the front with the ingredients, and then on the back I have some information about the sugar scrubs. So I'm going to put one of these in here, and I had to kind of play with it to figure out how it was, how I was going to get it to work with what items. So I kind of based what would fit in it as to what I would use. I have moisturizing lip balm, and this one is has peppermint. So I'm going to give them a lip balm. So I'm just going to put that right on top of that. And then I'm going to take a soap, not necessarily one of these. I haven't decided what soap yet, but I'll take a bar of the soap. And I'm going to, actually you have to put the bar soap in first. Put the bar soap in, then you put this in, and then you lay this on top of it. And I'm not really going to close it all the way up. Well, I can. I didn't practice doing this, so I just kind of looked at what I was going to use in it. Oop, I don't want to mess the box up. There we go. Perfect. And then that's what I'm going to give the teachers. I have 3 of them. One of my daughters has 1 teacher, and the other little girl has a teacher and a teacher's assistant. So I'm going to use those. But so that works great. Cute little boxes for only 9 cents. So check those out after Valentine's Day and different things, and you can find some of those. Now, I also found these at Walmart down the clearance aisle. This was a pack for $1. Now, the only thing that concerns me, there were 5. I got every one that they had, I think I did. These are 1 inch by 2 5/8 inch. So they make cute little labels like this, and then I just print them. But the only thing that concerns me about these is that it says removable. If you notice here, it says removable. But there are 150 labels in here, and each pack was $1. But what I like about these, I said if they won't work for what I'm using them for, then I will actually use them on jars and things, because I'm always labeling things. So in the pantry, you know, it'll tell what kind of flour it is, or this is organic sugar, or whatever. So these will work great, but I think they're going to work fine. But I'll just wait and see. Because a lot of times I take these anyway, and I put them on. I put tape over the top of them, like I did these, to make sure that they stay nice and dry and stay on. So we shall see. Now, another thing is Tussa Silk. I'm not sure that I've really talked about Tussa Silk, but this is Natural Gold Tussa Silk, and it does not take a lot of this in your soap. What I do is I take a little, and sometimes I forget, but I try not to. I don't measure it. I take a little part, like maybe that much, and just drop it into the container with my water, and you can see it's kind of scattering stuff around. But the lye will melt it, and it gives your soap a little slip, on the skin. It just makes it like a smoother feel You don't have to use this, but a lot of people do. This bag has lasted me forever now. It was like really crammed down in there when I bought it, like this. So I've used some, but I mean I've been using it for a long time. It doesn't even tell on here how long, but it's been several years, and I'm still have this bag will last me 10 years, and I make a lot of soap. So, all right. Another thing is oatmeal. I don't buy Kalotto oatmeal, and I know that some of you are going to say, well, it's not the same, and it's not, and that's okay with me. So you do what works for you, and this is cheaper, so I just do this. I guess it's cheaper. I really need to check. I'll be honest with you. It's just more convenient to get locally, but, and I got Tuss of Silk trying to get in there. I might need to check in how much Kalotto oatmeal costs. I'm really not sure. But I buy oatmeal, and I buy organic oatmeal, and I just put it in my food processor and blend it up nicely so it's more powdery. You can see it's like this. And I blend it, grind it up, and then I just put it back in here. And then I use a cup. This is a half a cup. I use 2 of these, 1 cup in my soaps. And now I'm trying to figure out which way I like to put it in the soap the best. But it's great for calming your skin. It's soothing. It's great for irritation. So it's really a good product. I use it in my dry skin soap and eczema soap. I don't think I use it in any of my other soaps. I don't think. I'm not really quite, I can't remember. But, so it works great. I just keep it in this container. I do a bunch at one time. I don't do it as I need it. I just do this thing full, and then whenever it's empty, I do it again. Now, like I said, it's not the same thing as Kalotto oatmeal. It works kind of the same, other than Kalotto oatmeal dissolves completely. There's nothing left to it. So it just dissolves like putting chocolate in your milk, I guess. We don't use chocolate in our milk, but chocolate, it just stirs in and it's just gone. It's in there, but it's gone. So this doesn't do that. This is still in the soap. You have little bits of it. You have to be careful so it's not real stiff and scratchy the way you put it in. Now, I used to put it in with my super fats. Lately I've been just mixing some water with it and putting it in the pot right about the time I do my super fats. I don't know that I like it that way. I think I might start putting it in with my lye water before I mix the lye water in. So I think I'm going to try that next time, because I am getting a little bit of a scratch, which it's fine in the shower, but I just really don't like that. So I think I'm going to change the way I'm doing this. I used to put it in the bowl with my super fats and let it sit, but I felt like it just sat there and absorbed all the super fat oils. So I didn't really like that. But anyway, I'll take a look at that a little bit later. Now, I do still have the eczema, the dry skin soap, and I know that you can't claim that it does eczema. A lot of my customers say that it helps with their eczema, and I have it here curing. This is the cold process lye soap that I made. I am going to do a video. I have it over at the sink waiting for me to do the video, and I'll kind of zoom you in over there and let you see. You can see my bars sitting there, and I'm going to discuss those. I've had a couple little things happen that was interesting, but I haven't used either one of them yet, so I'm going to do a video within the next couple days. I'll try to do it today, but that's comparing hot process and cold process lard, plain lard lye soap. Okay, now I think that's about all of this. I was going to discuss this. I haven't really discussed this at all, and I'm not really going to have time to go into it that much this morning. But I'm not sure if any of you make cream soap. But this is cream soap, and I keep it covered to keep it from drying out. This is cream soap. Now this needs to be whipped, and this was made several years ago, so the longer it sits, the nicer it is, and it was full, so I've used quite a lot of it. I don't sell it, or haven't ever sold it, But you just dip out some and you whip it up and it will get nice and fluffy. And it's a cream soap that you can use on your face, on your hands. It's just kind of up to you. But it's something that I kind of just dabbled with. Like I said, I've made this several years ago. This one has never been used. This one was made 2 years ago. And I don't need it yet. But this is it. And if you, it's there, but you're going to fluff it up. Right now it's like a thick, it's kind of like icing that's you buy in the container, and it's like real kind of stiff to begin with. And then you mix it up with the spoon real good and it becomes nice and fluffy. So that's what that is. And I keep the recipe that I used for it and the date that I did it and any notes about the pH of it in here. And I just stick it on top of the plastic so that I will have that in there. So, and I can kind of show you what this looks like if you use some of it. Now I'll have to see if I can get you over to the sink with the camera. And I've had some people say something about I need an editor, I need somebody to edit videos for me, that I need to, and I don't have time for all that. I'm not paying somebody to edit videos, and I don't have time to do a whole lot. I just make them. I might cut out little sections, but I do the best I can, so just bear with me. I'm just trying to help people and show what I do. I'm not trying to be a professional. I'm not by any means. I have a lot to learn. So anyway, just a little bit of that soap. Just wet my hands just a little. Oops. And it's a nice, dense kind of lather. It feels nice and smooth and soft, silky type. I probably used too much. There you go. See, it lathers up nicely. It feels really, really smooth on your skin. But see, I mean, and you can add whatever you want. I can add some essential oils in it. If you're targeting, let me move my watch. If you're targeting your face, you could use oils that are good for your face. If you're targeting, I don't know, your feet, you could do things for circulation if you want to. And just kind of dry it off. And my hands feel so smooth. So smooth. And I'll be honest, no, there's no smell really. No smell because I don't have any essential oils in it. But I need to really start experimenting with that more and using it more. I really forget that I have it. So I use what I have in the bathroom. I'll fix up some, and then once I use it, I'll be like, oh, I'll make some more later, and then I kind of forget. But those are just on my shelf. I think I have about 5 of them. So, and that's just something that you might want to look into. I do use the Summer Bee Meadow. I don't know if you can see it here. The Summer Bee Meadow Advanced Soap Calculators, and you use cream soap. You're making cream soap. So what you do is you use 2 different kinds of lye in that to make it cream. Alright, today the essential oil that I chose to go over is rosemary. Rosemary is an essential oil that I don't really use a whole lot, but I do use it. I use it in this dry skin eczema soap, or that helps with eczema. I use it in that. I also use it in my homemade shampoo. Now, it says on here, I pulled up a couple things about rosemary. It says that it kills bacteria, fungi, and viruses on the skin. It's great for using with minor wounds and burns and on problem skin that's affected by dermatitis, acne, eczema, or psoriasis. And the oil helps stimulate cell renewal, promoting healthy healing, infusing the skin with moisture, and improving your skin circulation. It's a benefit. It improves your scalp condition, such as dandruff, as it balances your skin and scalp's oil secretions. So it's really, really good for you. It says, please don't use it on your skin or scalp without diluting it. You want it in either a carrier oil, or if you're adding it to shampoo, you can add it to your store-bought shampoo if you like. So add it in with something else. It does though say on here that they don't recommend using essential oils for children under the age of 4. So use that as your own discretion. I have used it on our son when he was 3. Not necessarily rosemary, but like lavender and things. But I always dilute it, and I'm always really, really careful. But do your research on that and use your own caution. It says it helps prevent skin damage and maximizes skin tone by neutralizing free radicals. It talks about how you can use it for teas and things like that. Now, I'm going to go over to Dr. Axe's website, who I love. It says it benefits your hair growth. It says a 22.4% increase in new hair growth, an increase in rapid hair growth, an increase in microcirculation of the scalp, which promotes healing, an improvement in the ability of hair to resist traction, a decrease in hair loss after shampooing. Now, I have customers that say this is all they use to shampoo their hair. Is this soap here. And it has rosemary, but it has lemongrass, tea tree, and peppermint in it, which are all great for your scalp. But it does have rosemary in it, and they say that it's actually, this one doesn't have rosemary in it. This one has lemongrass, tea tree, peppermint, and lavender. But I do have people that use this for their hair, and they say it's great. So, I don't have one really with, I have one soap that I use rosemary in, and I'm trying to think about which one it is. And it might be this one that I added in. I'll have to look, because I started adding it in one of them. But anyway, great for your hair. It says it slows graying, it prevents balding, it can be used to treat dandruff and dry scalp, stimulates hair growth. Let's see, there was also some research done. You could read about that if you want to on Dr. Axe's website. And I'm trying to see, there are other benefits, but I'm trying to stick more to skin. There's liver detox benefits, gallbladder. It lowers cortisol, improves your memory. It's a hair thickener. It heals your prostate. I thought that was really, really interesting. It reduces pain. It says for muscles and painful joints. It improves gallbladder function. It heals different things. Let's see. And then it says don't do it under the age of 4. Make sure you consult your doctor. And that's basically it. So if you want something that's great for your skin, promotes healing, recirculation, and it does say it's anti-inflammatory. It helps with cuts and eczema, psoriasis, dandruff, stops extra oil production, which is usually caused by drying. If your skin's really, really dry, your body thinks it needs to produce more oil, so it just kind of keeps producing it. So if you get the dryness under control, then it will stop producing quite so much oil. So rosemary, I don't necessarily like the smell of rosemary. It's not really one of those essential oils that smells real great to me. Now you may like it. Oh, I got caught. You may like it. I just really, really don't. Now I do have a rosemary bush, and I do use these. I'll show you, to infuse olive oil, and it smells. To me, this smells better. It smells kind of woodsy, pine kind of smell. But I use this to make an olive oil concoction, and then I use this for skin and things. So you can see here I've got this pack full of calendula, rosemary. I don't even know what all's in here. I'll have to go back over there and look and see, and I make it and I just let it sit for a long time, and I just give it a couple shakes, and it's an olive oil infused, and then I drain it out through a little sieve thing and take the oil out, throw the herbs back out into the garden, and I use the oils to make salves and things for the skin. It works great that way. So that's it for now. That's not rosemary essential oil, but that is just a way that I use the rosemary. And I'm trying to see if there's anything. And of course, rosemary, it talks on here about how good rosemary is for nutrition with eating and cooking, and it's anti-cancerous and anti-inflammatory. And it goes on, balances your androgen and estrogen, lowers your DHT, improving hair growth and prostate health, reduces cancer risk, improves nerve growth factor, healing nerve tissue, all kinds of things. But great for your hair, great for your skin, especially for your hair. And so if you don't make shampoo, you know, you can buy the regular shampoo and just add some in and mix it up and use it that way. I also use rosemary but I use the fresh rosemary. I just thought about this in a hairspray, and I just, it's a rinse, an herbal apple cider vinegar rinse, and you just infuse it in there and then drain the rosemary out, keep the juice, and then I just spray my hair. I don't rinse it, I just spray it and then rinse it out, leave it in for a minute or two and then rinse it out. So that's rosemary essential oil. I hope I think that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Soap Talk Tuesday. Thanks for watching. This is Shawn Woodell from Heavenly Soaps and Such. Please give me a thumbs up. Watch the ads. It helps me out. Leave me a nice comment. I'm not letting through those nasty comments. Especially this, we won't go into, anyway, you would be surprised some of the comments that people leave, so I just delete them. I'm over it. I delete them and move on. But, so leave me a comment. I'm enjoying all the questions, whether it's about soaping or whether it's about embroidery. I love all those questions, and I love helping. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm still learning every day, and that's why a lot of the videos that I do, I'll do first time videos or I'll do mistake videos, because I want you to see the mistakes that I made so that maybe you won't make those mistakes again. I had one gentleman tell me that he wouldn't, that shows my lack of knowledge for me to do a video and say this is my first time. You know, like I said, I usually do my research ahead of time. I feel comfortable making the video. If something goes wrong, I tend not to cut it out because I want you to see that. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I do. So I do show those in there, but you know, you're going to have people out there that just say things and make hurtful comments just because they do. So anyway, leave me a comment. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying reading everyone's comments, and please give me a thumbs up. And this is Shawn Woodell from Heavenly Soaps and Such. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.